It's going quiz. This is what you hear in the Phoenix H celebrating gospel music of Black origin, but also I talk what I see, what's current, what's going on. This is myself. This is gonna be a little segment that we put into AX now, and we put out there as well in the YouTube world and whatsoever. So this is me talking about, you know, I'm heavily involved in technology. As you can see, I got a studio. So what do I use? I use a lot of Apple products. People rebuke me because I got an Apple Watch, and I got a laptop, I got Mac, everything. Because it just helps my ecosystem. I've tried to go PC. I remember back in the day, my first computer was a music PC. It's great stuff, but then I just went Mac, and then went back. I worked for in a printer in reprographics, and there's only one way. Once I got used to the Mac, that's the old G3 Mac I was utilizing. So I'm going back a long time with Macs, and the original iMac with the big massive backside. I wish I never got rid of my one, you know what I'm saying, but you know, I kept it and put it in the back and be like, yo, that's fire. But you know, that's just me, kind of made a mistake there with that one. But yeah, guys, you know, we had an Apple event. I know me and DJ Marks had a bit of a conversation afterwards. Anyway, so yeah, it was. There's so many rumors about it. It's ridiculous. I think Apple's just taking the mick with his new chip. Anyway, so yeah, it's got everyone thinking, okay, what's happening next? What's going to happen? What's not going to happen? And whatsoever. But you have to say, you know what I'm saying, they keep on smashing it. First and foremost, guys, you know, as you can see, I have to start off with the little iPhone upgrade. I'm gonna comment on this because this green looks like a green. Me and Adaz always talking about that is a green, and it goes with one of my tops, man, and one of my tracksuit suits. And I love my khaki, which is a bit more brownier than that, but that just looks like that's the green that goes anything. Drop a little bit of gold with that, guys, and it's fire. You know what I'm saying? So salute you guys for going for that. Look at that, look how good green that looks. That looks little quite fantastic. And then we're looking down, and then we can see the power of the new let's go back up the top. We can see the iPhone SE. Now this is the phone that I wouldn't really take too fuss for, but it's a brilliant phone to buy children, guys, you know what I mean. It's stupidly powerful in terms of the chip. It's got an oversized chip. It's like putting a big man engine into a little Fiesta. So it's got the stuff, but the problem is it might not have the camera and the different things. Children might get vexed, but it's perfect for children, to be honest, guys. It hasn't got brilliant cameras, but it does the job. It's got the CPU, it's got the power, it's got software. And for me, for £419, it could be cheaper. I know they raised up slightly by 20 quid, but it could be cheaper. But you know what, guys, I can't really argue with that anyway. So yeah, and I do salute Apple for really coming out with a product like this, because we kind of need it, you know, out there in the world anyway. So yeah, a cheap iPhone entry level product, because their high end is just absolutely stupid and just absolutely ridiculously cool stuff. But saying that, Samsung is definitely pushing them, so watch your space. So they bought out the SC, which everyone think that's nothing, but it is significant in terms of having a £400 phone out there that you could buy on the market that's full on part of your Apple ecosystem without investing to loads. So even if you want to keep your S22 whatever they're still, you're gonna have them with Samsung, but you have an ecosystem which is app dominated. You can even just test yourself on this, put your pay-as-you-go chip in there and see how it goes from there. So definitely that was way thing, but I don't want to spend too much time on this, guys. You know what I mean? I have to kind of flip. Okay, right, guys, I need to get okay, let's go. Let's not go straight to the big daddy. Let's go to iPad Air now. This is a problem for me. Right, so I've got a iPad Pro that I'm utilizing. The first, I've got two iPad Pros. I got the one with the lightning cable when it first went Pro, and then I got the iPad Pro when it changed its shape and whatsoever, which has the I believe it's the A13 chip in it, which absolutely is. I haven't had a problem with this chip. My friend actually edits 6K videos on this iPad. iPad hasn't got no technical issues in terms of power to run anything. I don't see no drops. People may have seen drops because they may push it harder than me, but I've spoken to my friend who does edit videos on it, and he doesn't have no problem with it. But they got and put the M1 chip in the iPad Air. I'm like, yo, absolutely. And my son was about to get the iPad Air, and somehow we press pause. Listen, he's getting that iPad Air, you know what I'm saying, now, because it's gonna have It's got a 5G. We're not really bothered about that part anyway. Still, yeah, it works well with the new pencil. The things, guys, the pencil thing. Yeah, I've got one, but I don't really use it that often. I need to slide things off, so I need to find more use for it anyway. Still, yeah, and the colors are really cool. Comes with some really great colors, and as you can see, guys, it's absolutely, it's just the M1 chip. It's just like, I said to my son, it's got the same chip as the iPad Air. Not iPad Air, MacBook Air. Like, just take it. Obviously, it can't really function too much on top of that. But listen, it's got the M1 chip, man. Like, literally an 8-core CPU, 60% faster performance. Absolute fantastic stuff, man. So again, guys, you know, and see that I've got that right now on my finger, that whole magic keyboard, everything. Is it worth it? It's 100% worth it. The Mac is actually maximizing that product that you can use on a number of different iPad products. So salute to Apple again for doing that. A great situation, and it's center stage situation, guys. Yeah, now it's got ultra wide center stage. Now for me, this is quite. I was asking my friend about this, and you know, I said to DJ Mark, said, you know, he said, yeah, it's really cool because you know you don't have to really worry about being in it because it's got this ultra wide and it focuses on the people that's on it automatically. And I was like, yeah, why isn't that in my life? But anyway, so I'm not updating my iPad. I ain't got enough money for that anyway. So yeah, because there's even greater things to be functioning with anyway. So yeah, but this is iPad Air, iPad Air. Salute you, absolutely fantastic product. If you want to get an iPad that does up literally as much as, you know, if you're only using it for, you just want a strong tablet, but you don't really use PCs like they use the PCs, guys. This is maybe more expensive than a laptop, but for me, you have this long of a laptop. It is absolutely built brilliantly. Okay, guys, let's have a look at this Mac Studio. This was the highlight of the day. Yeah, absolute highlight. Look at the back of this thing. Just look at the back now. Let me just explain. They've basically pushed out a new range of things. So Mac Mini, you know, with my production, I have a Mac Mini. I've had Mac Minis for ages. Really great product. In this enables you to just slot into an ecosystem, a power of a Mac. Now this Mac Studio has just took the mic. Yeah, it's got the Max. Now just to give you an idea, M1 chip MacBook Pro laptops, yeah, they were doing the business anyway in terms of editing. M1 Mac Mini was doing the job of editing, and I know that from personal experience. I'm running 4K streams at the same time and getting very little dropouts. Yeah, now, you know, we're coming with the MacBook Pro, remodeled, and you know, absolute 14-inch and 16-inch, and you got the Max chip in there, which is just, we're not even touching its power, yeah, in what I'm doing, but yeah, I do a lot of video editing and different things. Absolutely fantastic piece from personal experience, amazingly cool. You know, I'm not even testing its power situation. Then so they put the Max inside this actual hub, and I actually listen to people about these hubs anyway. So on the back, guys, you got 4 Thunderbolt at the back. You've got the 2 traditional USBs. You've got HDMI. You got everything you want. You got Ethernet, you know, on the back there still, yeah. And if let me just go back on here. Ooh. Okay, let's get going on. Okay, like slightly technical hitch. Let's have a look. Okay, look. Right, so you got this here, yeah. Okay, right. The front, you've got SD card and 2 other USBs, yeah. Absolutely amazing. But you know what, guys? You know what's scary? Let me just go into this. Fair, let me refresh this up. Brilliant. See, this is actually like the front is absolutely stupid, and it's all, and people think, oh, it's expensive, guys. What you can do, imagine, guys, having, you know, obviously but some man's can't afford it, but you can run 4 screens off this. It's more powerful than the Mac Pro that we currently have. It's actually probably even twice as fast as it. So if you spent 15k on a Mac Pro, start bawl and cry. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna absolutely, the power of it is absolutely. And then what makes it even worse, they've got a M1 Ultra, where basically for me it's like 2 times the M1 Max. Like guys, like, oh my goodness sake, you got 20 core, you've got 60 up to 64 core GPU, 120 up to 28 gigabyte RAM, and it's got a bandwidth of 800 gigabytes. Guys, this is just what you don't need it, man. It's like power that you do not need. And yes, the price may go up anyway still, yeah, and you might think to yourself, oh, this is not needed in the market. But guys, it shows you now that for me as a creative, as a Christian creative, you know what I'm saying, we have now got we can now do so much more, you know what I'm saying, from not so much from our homes, but we can do so much more. Where before we had always to plug into professionals, but now if you got this, you got the skill and ability, you've got the creativity. Yes, you can say you haven't got the money, the finance, but guys, trust me, if you get the mentality, the reality show is, if you're gonna be a lorry driver, you have to buy a truck to own your own company. So if you own your own company in creativity, you need to get the right tools for the job. And I have to say, I have to salute Mac for this studio, because it's helped designers, what it can do. You get an M1 Ultra. This M1 Ultra chip is absolutely ridiculous. Will I get it? Nah, not for now. It streams 18 8K ProRes videos at the same time. Like, who does that? Who does that? Nobody. Oh my goodness sake, man. Apart from if you're going to be doing Star Wars, so you know, it really gives us more scope to do more things as creatives, you know what I'm saying. So we've given the tools now, we've got no excuses, guys, you know what I'm saying. And this is absolutely great. Look at this, man. The stats are just joking, you know what I mean. It's double the M1 Max. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I have to get excited. And last but not least, I quickly touch on this Studio Display. Studio Display is basically like an iMac without anything inside. You just plug it to your device. It's got speakers in it. It's got the camera on it. It's only 1.5K, 27-inch. You could say, screen quality wise, I thought it might be more better, but it's got 6 speakers, it's got spatial audio, it's got mics you can talk to, you can do Skype with it, it connects directly to your Mac. So it's where you go, and it connects really, really well. So for me, how much out of 10 would I give the Apple event in terms of absolutely standing out, going, I'm broke by just thinking about watching this event? I would say it's 10 out of 10, guys. Absolutely 10 out of 10. But it just shows, guys, you know, my encouragement for us creatives. We can now smash it, guys. We can actually take it to another level. And I just encourage people, listen, invest in the right stuff, and trust me, guys. And you can say, oh, I don't do Macs. Guys, get over yourself, do Mac. You know what I'm saying? It's the way forward. It's got the technology in there. It's got the power to do great things anyway. So yeah, that's just me on the Apple things. I am not paid. Apple hasn't paid me for this. I wish they would. I wouldn't mind if they did. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind if I get all 3 products. But as you know, from behind me, just above there, you got loads of Mac products on there. So yeah, the reality, that's the journey of my creativity, and I have had no regrets. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm no regrets anyway. So yeah, but listen, let's take this from the top anyway. So yeah, Mike TZ, New Revolution. This is how we do it.
It's too crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Mike.
Thank you for watching the content we're putting out. Listen, make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and following us on all our social channels, including patreon.com. Make sure you're finding us on there to support what we do so we can support you. And remember, guys,